Hey guys, how's it going? Got a 2020 Jaguar SVR. Very rare SUV. You don't see these around a lot, or you barely see them at all. Let me start off by saying this. SVR version of the F Pace is very quick. This is the top of the line SVR F Pace that you can get. This F Pace is actually tuned 680 horsepower. Got 5% tint all the way around, 20% in the front. And let me tell you something, this thing handles like a sports car. You can keep up with some Hellcats. Let's go over some of the features real quick. Obviously, it's got some huge brake calipers. Definitely gonna need that when you're running at high speeds to help you slow you down. And it's also got cameras underneath the mirrors. Come around to the back. If you ever see an F-Pace on the road, you could tell if it's an SVR or not. Just look at the quad exhaust tips in the back, and then you'll know that it's an SVR. Also, it'll say SVR on the back as well. Now, as we take a look at the hood, you have functional vents. These vents help push some of the air out from the engine to keep it cool. Now, obviously, the front end, the grille, all of that is massive, so that 5.0 Supercharged V8 can breathe. And let me tell you, it sounds amazing. As we come on to the inside, remote keyless entry, two-tone leather, and you're greeted with VR, special vehicles operation. The seats are very comfortable. I mean, they just hold on to you. The back, ignore the gun safe, two-tone leather in the back. I love how they got this opening right here. And my son's car seat. As we open the trunk, I love looking at the back. I love looking at the quad exhaust tips on the back of here. It's amazing. I love this aluminum plate here, and you got plenty of storage for a family SUV. And just press a button to close on its own. Now, obviously, this is a 2020, and for 2021, they did a update. So they did an update on the tail lights as well, headlights in the front. So it's a slight difference for the 2021 models. The inside, obviously 2021 has a bigger screen, and the dash layout is a little bit different for 2021 because it's an update. But this being the 2020, it's still very nice. You got paddle shifters. You also got drive modes, which I'm gonna show you in a minute. And I mean, the seats are so comfortable, and this thing sounds amazing. It's your exhaust button. I'm gonna demonstrate that in a minute. All right, so we got it keyed up. We'll go ahead and press the exhaust button, and we're gonna fire it up. Oh, that sounds so nice. Sounds so nice. Okay, so right now we are in comfort mode, and when you switch over to dynamic, everything turns red, and this really releases the power of this thing. Also got eco mode if you want to save gas, and basically snow mode if you need to drive this in the snow, whatever. But my most favorite feature is dynamic mode, because it really, you hear the exhaust crackles and pops and all of that. I like comfort mode too, and comfort mode's pretty good when, you know, your wife is in the car with you and stuff like that, and you just want to be on chill. Comfort mode's pretty chill as well. Also, dual zone climate controls. Most new cars had that, but it's very convenient for me because, you know, my wife like to have her temperature set to a different temperature than I do. So very convenient, and also saves on arguments with your spouse as well. So when you open the door, you pretty much greeted with SVR badging on the inside to let you know you're riding in a high performance F Pace. SVR stands for Special Vehicle Operations. So again, top of the line, high performance SUV, very, very rare. Now, in my area, it's quite common to see a lot of Durango SRTs and Challengers and etc. Chargers around. We see those a lot, and after a while you get used to hearing them. But this, on the other hand, if someone see you ramping on it with this and you got the exhaust valves open and they hear it, they gonna look and be like, what kind of car is that? Was that a Jaguar? Yes, indeed. I like this SUV because it really stands out and it's different from most high performance vehicles out there. Now, SVR version from the factory start comes with 550 horsepower, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think 508 foot-pounds of torque, and will do 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds, or is it 4.1? One of the two. I know for 2021 versions it'll do 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds. And let me tell you, this vehicle here, it really pulls. It feels like a rocket. Another feature I love about this car is that it's got a spoiler on top of a spoiler. But the only thing I kind of disagree is with the wiper. Now, not to be too anal or anything, but I feel like they could have just designed the wiper to be tucked in underneath here. I mean, you will think that the wind will affect the aerodynamics because the wiper there. Other than that, it doesn't bother me too much. The headliner, I love it. Has a rich texture feel. Also, you're greeted with SVR seats and in the back as well, and I just love it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this short review of this 2020 SVR F Pace that's been tuned to 680 horsepower. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Also, I want to give out a shout out to Dan for loaning this vehicle to me and my family.